They were, in a lot of ways, they were like the model parents because they pushed me where I needed to be pushed, but stopped short of forcing me anywhere.
What I thought my Korean American parents were like versus what they were actually like. So I thought they were the typical conservative, strict, very cold, not kind of understanding, but they were actually very understanding. So many of the stigmas and pressures I thought were there, I just putting onto myself. Like when I finally opened up to my parents about my mental health challenges, at first I kind of wanted them to accept my problems, but it was kind of what should we do to help that? It was kind of what's the next step? But I really wanted someone to say, hey, you're okay that you're at that step. Because I kind of wanted a acknowledgement of where I am now before I was told to go anywhere else.
In Korea especially, mental health is almost non-existent. Just no one understanding, no one is aware, and they just don't know enough to do something about it. They just can't accept it.
When I become vulnerable with someone and open up to someone, the way they look at me is a bit different. It kind of changes, and I become kind of in their eyes that Asian who has mental health problems. Once I say one sentence, they infer a million others that I didn't really say.
When considering a person, consider the situation, background, where they grew up, and especially to give that safe place so that they can express their story and so that you will know their story.
College opened my eyes to how many people are affected by mental health challenges, especially Asian Americans.
I guess she also didn't understand that pushing me also discouraged me a lot. Pushing me to reach really hard expectations also discouraged me from believing in myself and being able to do so.
It was sophomore year when I started writing poems, and I always have to tell myself, once I am pursuing my passions, pursuing my dreams, they'll finally come to understand the reasons why I chose the things that I did. It's because I love the things that I did.
One of the things that I have struggled with is finding how to express my gratitude towards them, because my parents moved here as immigrants too. And I remember when I was young, they always used to tell me these stories about, oh, I walked 8 miles through the snow just to get to my boarding school, or I stayed up until 1 a.m. as a 3rd grader. And whenever I look back, I'm like, darn, I don't know. How do I show my gratitude towards them? Because there's certain things in life that you can't just express with words.
Our languages on how to express our love was completely different. I, as a kid, would be so affectionate. I would give them hugs and kisses and say I love you, but they were actually okay with saying I love you in English, but they would never say it in Chinese to me. But they taught me that it was a very sacred word in Chinese, where you say it rarely, and that's why it's precious.
Back in New York, they were pretty social. They had their friends, but then in Fayetteville, it's really hard to form those real friendships, especially being an immigrant, because there's not really that many Chinese immigrants. So then I saw them, and I mean, they never really showed it because they were just so busy with other stuff, but I was thinking, man, they must be really lonely, and I don't know, just that's a really human thing to be, and that kind of started shifting my views of them.
If I could say anything to my mom, I would say, 谢谢妈妈，我爱你, which means thank you, Mom, I love you.
I've always told me just, if you're happy with yourself, that's enough for us. At the same time, I wonder, is that really enough for them to be truly paying them back? But I don't know, I agree though. I think as long as I can be happy, I'm sure that'll be enough for them.